American Express has a ton of value when it comes to their credit cards. On the no annual fee side, we have the Blue Cash Everyday, which has become a powerhouse for online purchases, earning 3% back on almost anything you can buy online. On the travel side, we have everyone's favorite Gold and Platinum cards and their coupon books worth of credits that outpace their value. Then we have the Amex Everyday. How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you haven't done so already, I'd appreciate it if you can hit the like button down below and subscribe to help with the algorithm. I come out with videos periodically where I offer unique perspectives on cards that are typically overlooked, so make sure you hit the bell icon if you don't want to miss any of that. I've said in the past that cards like the Capital One Venture One are useless because of the pitiful earning rates. At least that card has some use to it when combined with other cards. But when I say this card is useless, I truly mean it this time. This card has absolutely pitiful earning rates, near non-existent benefits, and it appears that American Express has all but forgotten this card. Let's just get into it. Starting with rewards, this card earns membership rewards points, which sounds great and is probably why Amex thinks they can have such low earning rates. These points can be transferred to transfer partners for the best value, used in the travel portal for 1 cent per point, or redeemed for cash back at 0.6 cents per point. Before I get into the rewards multipliers, let me start out by saying that earning membership rewards points isn't good enough anymore to justify an entire card. American Express used to be the only card in town with superb travel benefits and travel partners, and used to be as in 20 years ago. Other banks and issuers have caught up and now offer their own transferable points that are just as valuable. Take Capital One for example. They have a no annual fee card in the Venture One with transferable points that are worth just as much as American Express. It also has the ability to receive points from the Cashback Saver One card to boost point earnings. The comparative value of membership rewards points just aren't there anymore, and American Express is relying on their brand and loyal customer base to keep going, but without improving the product, that customer base is going to be lured away to other companies. In an age where the culture is rapidly changing, they can't rely on the culture to keep them afloat. This card earns 2x back on groceries up to $6,000 per year and 1x back on everything else. The bonus is that if you use this card 20 times in a statement period, you'll get a 20% boost to your points, so you'll earn 2.4x and 1.2x back respectively. Again, this is a pitiful earnings rate reminiscent of the early 2000s. Even their other cards like the Amex Blue Cash Everyday has 3% categories. The fact that they have only a singular 2x category shows us how much they are banking that American Express membership rewards points are valuable. And let me tell you something. Transferable points are only worth a lot for international business class travel, and that's assuming you hit a sweet spot for your flight date and time. In this regard, these points could be worth 4 to 6 cents per point. For the average person, these points are worth far less than that. For domestic economy class travel, these points are barely worth 1 cent per point on your average flight. Perhaps only those who know how and have the flexibility to get those deals should get this card. 4 to 8% back on everything seems much better than any cash back card. But then you realize you can pretty much do this with any point ecosystem these days, such as again with Capital One Miles, where again you are earning 3x back on multiple categories with the Capital One Duo compared to a measly 2% back on a single category on a single card. Let's move on and look at the benefits of this card. You get secondary auto collision damage waiver, which can be upgraded to primary for a per rental flat rate that depends on where you live. This is honestly not too bad to have for a no annual fee card, as no other issuer has this feature. But I should also point out that this feature is available on all American Express cards, making this benefit not too special. And quite honestly, this is the only benefit this card has to offer. Given that this is supposed to be a travel points card, you would hope that there would be some protection such as lost luggage insurance or travel accident insurance, but this card has none of that. Travel accident insurance used to be part of this card's benefit, but that was axed in 2020. What about extended warranty benefits that American Express once gave to all their cards? Well, that ended in 2020 as well. I've said it before and I'll say it again. This is absolutely pitiful. Chase and Capital One no annual fee cards have extended warranty and travel protections. The Venture One this card's primary competitor, has travel accident insurance. Even Wells Fargo cards, a relative newcomer to the industry, has cell phone protection built into all of their cards. This card doesn't even offer no foreign transaction fees. So much for being a travel card. The American Express Everyday just has nothing. A few videos ago, I gave you all an example setup for the Capital One Venture One that would make that mediocre card better. Unfortunately, I can't do that with this card because the only other cards that offer membership reward points have annual fees, and if you want to pay that annual fee, you might as well get those cards instead and leave this one in the dumpster. You could get cash back cards to supplement this card, but then you would be left in the situation where you never used this card, so why even have it? This card is just unredeemable. I do see one use for this card though. If you have membership rewards points with a platinum or gold card and you want to cancel those cards, you are able to transfer those points to this card and cancel those other cards. Pretty niche, but necessary given that Amex doesn't allow downgrades from charge cards like the green, gold, or platinum to a credit card like the Everyday. In fact, the more I see it, it seems more like a bug than a feature. If you want to cancel a charge card, you have to cancel an account and give up the credit history that you had and apply for this brand new card and hope that you get accepted, and there's always a chance that you won't. If I wanted to keep my ultimate rewards points for my Chase Sapphire Reserve, all I would have to do is call Chase and downgrade the card. No new application, no new account, and American Express is so far behind with this. That being said, here are 4 things American Express can do to make this card better. Number 1, give it the same categories and multipliers as the Blue Cash Everyday. I can see with the Blue Business and Blue Business Cash, which earn 2x points or 2% back respectively, that at least when developing their products, Amex sees their points as worth about 1 cent per point. They should have no problem with creating a membership rewards counterpart to the Blue Cash Everyday. The reason Amex doesn't do this is it would likely eat into the Amex Gold, but I'll save suggestions for the Amex Gold for a future video. Alternatively, they could allow the Blue Cash Everyday to transfer rewards to the Amex Everyday at a rate of 1 cent per point. Number 2, add no foreign transaction fees as a benefit to this card. And this is a no-brainer. There's no reason why any card company should charge 3% to use your card abroad anymore. There are plenty of cards with no annual fee and no foreign transaction fees. This one should be no different. Number 3, add some extra benefits like travel accident insurance to this card. Even extended warranty benefits would be better than nothing. And number 4, allow downgrades from the green, gold, and platinum to this card. Even if they don't do any of the above, allowing a downgrade from the charge cards would bring them in line with industry standard set by Chase City and Capital One. Unless changes are made to this card remains slightly better than a no annual fee airline card, which is not saying much. Unfortunately, it appears that American Express just doesn't care. Perhaps I might appear overly critical, but you should know that I'm only critical because I want American Express to be better. I want them to be the standard that other companies strive to emulate, and I want them around as competition because more competition is only good for us, the consumers. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, I have other videos you can check out using the link in the description down below. Until next time, let's go out there and get some free stuff.